Um, Good evening, everyone. I hope you all doing well. Uh, uh, I warmly welcome you to today's session. Thank you for joining us on time. I hope everyone understood, got to know about the yes. Please inform your regarding the session. Audible? Okay. Please inform your friends also to join. Okay, then we can continue our session. Okay, students. What did you learn yesterday in the previous session? What did you learn? Now, is it audible? Is my voice clear? Yeah. Rule based to agentic AI. Yes. Okay, can what is rule based AI? What is rule based AI? Yeah, what's NLP, agentic AI, ML, and few use cases, importance, disadvantages, and others. Yes. Yesterday I was not present, received mail late. Okay. Okay, Anshul, let's revise what happened yesterday. Okay, what we learned yesterday. Yes, yesterday we have learned the evolution of artificial intelligence. Okay, Neeraj, good evening. I'm fine. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Yes, let us revise yesterday's class. Then we can continue with today's session. Okay. Hmm. Prashant Rai. AI systems worked using handwritten rules created by humans is basically rule based AI. Yeah. Anshul, I didn't share any screen. Okay, I'm just telling you. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday we have learned the evolution of AI. And what is AI? What is AI? Program that makes our life easier. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. I think many students are joining now. Let's wait for a few minutes and then brush up. Okay. Let's wait for a few minutes.
Hello, good evening, all of you. Good evening, dear students. Welcome to all of you. How are you doing? How was your day? All good? Can I get a quick thumbs up? Maybe any emoji, whatever you're feeling. Hello, Nikhil. Hello, Anshul. Hello, Monu. Hello, Shantana Kumar. All good? Hope your day went well. Okay, thank you. Let me. Good evening. Good evening. So, yes, I hope my audio is clear. Mohit, all clear? Good evening. Good evening. So, guys, okay, thank you so much. So, listen carefully. Yesterday, we have started our session. We have learned about how agentic AI has evolved, how AI has evolved from rule based to machine learning and then into agents, generative AI and agents, right? As per yesterday's poll and as per yesterday's decision, we are now getting to which topic do you see on the screen? Yeah, quick replay, I'll definitely give it. So, people who haven't joined yesterday, let me quickly share that content again for just a couple of minutes and then we will immediately get started with the recap of ML and AI again, as we already had a discussion about it. Okay, just a second. Guys, can you give me a quick confirmation? Can you all see the screen? Yeah, great, great. So we first of all thank you for everyone to join this enrolled into this in Agentic AI Developer with IBM. So we from SmartBridge, we will make sure you build one agent by end of the session. Okay, we are here to train you on multiple things. So I will be a trainer. We have two other mentors, Saitya and Divya. So they will be guiding you. So, coming to the content, we have talked about how AI has evolved over the years. Okay, so we had a discussion about how AI used to think before and how it is doing right now. Okay, so after this, we learned about rule based AI. Can anyone tell me what we discussed about this? I want answers from you. Yeah, preset set of rules. Yeah, it only answers based on the yes, bunch of if else statements. Exactly. So it was not uh, predicting anything properly, only the task, right? So this was about rule based. So we discussed about the samples and why it has failed also we have discussed, right? Just a second. Okay, so guys, I see so many of you are asking about the attendance link. You guys need to wait until the session ends, then only attendance will be tracked. We will share you a link. Okay, so please fill the form, okay, with all your details, then only attendance will be tracked. Okay. And second thing, Those who haven't joined the Telegram group, for all the official communication, please join the Telegram link that is shared in the Q&A. Okay. If the queries are done, we will start the session. Mentors do not share the attendance link. Okay. We will share it again by the end of the session. We will share both it in the webinar also, we'll share it in Telegram also at a particular time. Also, we are tracking your duration in the Zoho. You have joined, right, with your registered email ID. The number of minutes you are staying in the meeting is also being tracked. Okay. Guys, can we continue? Okay, thank you. Yeah, we have learned about how rule-based AI failed, and then we jumped into machine learning, how machines could learn and all. Yes, and then what is machine learning? Where machine learning was purely about, it was analyzing the data. Yes, the huge amount of data was analyzed, and it was giving predictions purely based on the data. It could not think further that. So then we saw the applications of it. Yes, we also have discussed multiple applications. Yes, and after that we also discussed how ML was not supporting in a creative way. It is predicting, that is acceptable, but it does not think like how we do. So that's when developers have come up with something called generative AI. Yes. So what are the different tools we learn? I mean, applications or the apps that we are using in generative AI? Most common ones. GPT, Gemini, correct. These are the most common conversational AIs, right? Yeah, you already use in all of this. Yes, we already discussed this. But even this generative AI has a limit now. And what was that? It is just responding to us. It is just generating the content. It is only doing one simple task, right? Do you understand? Only simple tasks to do, nothing else. So we have become so lazy that we need an assistant right now, which will work in such a way that we don't have to do anything. Only that assistant has to do the entire work. We just need to verbally say one single word or one single statement to it. That's it. It has to do entire thing for us. So that's how we have become. But agents are also doing good thing. So that's when agentic AI came into picture. Okay. The AI understands what to do but cannot take the ownership or finish the task. Right? That was the problem. And the solution is the AI agents. So, what is the AI agent? Tell me. So, tell me in your own words. Whatever we discussed yesterday, I want you guys. I want you guys to tell me in your own words about agents, everything related to automation. Okay, great. And yes, good answers. Agents are device or tool. Okay. Hmm. Do you guys know the meaning of actuators before? They help in automation. Hmm. Great. They can make own decisions, but so it will be our responsible to give the entire permissions again. Okay. It's like you first create an entire agent. Okay, there you have to feel stressful when you're developing and all. Once it is developed, you don't have to take all that stress. Okay, so that's how life is, right? Work hard for a couple of years and then enjoy. Yeah. An agent. I'm reading your responses. An AI agent is one which performs tasks on our behalf. Agent that receives input. Good. Do work without user. Uh-huh. You do work for the user. I think that's the right statement. Agree? Good, good, very good. So, yeah, this is what we have learned from rule based, from learning patterns, from generating content to becoming an agent. Okay, this is what we have learned yesterday. Correct? These were the key things we discussed yesterday. I hope everything is clear from till now. This is a quick recap. Anybody, if anybody has joined today, I hope the content is clear, right? Any questions here? Any? Sure? Okay. Great, guys. Thank you. Let me stop sharing my screen. Now, as we discussed yesterday, yeah, we also, most of you agreed that we will get into ML and AI, correct? So we will first finish the ML and AI basics very quickly and then get into the agents. So, core agents, we will start building from the third unit, but you need to understand how many types of agents are there, how they will be working. Practically, also, we will get in. Okay, but for today, we will first finish the AI basics as you all agreed with me. Ready? Shall we begin? It's going to be interesting, even though most of you know ML, but the way I am going to tell you might be interesting. Let's see. Ready? Okay. Okay, no problem, dear. I'll help you. People who don't know machine learning, people who don't know machine learning, I am here to help you. We will cover everything. Okay, I'll make sure I'll cover in a average pace where it will be a recap for most of you, and it is understandable for the beginners also. Good, Harshit, that you learned all of these things. Good. Good. We are going to cover all of these things again, but there are few other things that you need to note down in this also. Okay. Okay. So let's begin this one. Just a second. I'm sharing my screen. Screen visible? Yes. Great. So, yeah, so let's get into the stuff. What exactly is machine learning? How it is changing how it has changed our lives, and now how we have upgraded from machine learning to deep learning to generative AI to agents. Okay. So first try to understand the difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning. Can you quickly tell me? I know most of you I see most of the students get confused in this. What is the exact difference between AI and ML? Quick answers, guys. Okay, machine learning is to make learn from the past data. Okay, AI can make decision based on the previous data. No, 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 no. ML, we train our model. and in AI use these model and perform the task. Okay. While artificial intelligence is the way or path we follow to solve the problem, AI is used to think like a human and ML is used to train a model. Great. Okay. Guys, I want one small confirmation. Which year are you from first? I mean, second year, third year, fourth year? May I know? Mm-hmm. Okay. Most of you are from second and third years. ठीक है. Got it. Thank you. So, guys, let's understand one simple concept here. Artificial intelligence is like a huge branch, just like mathematics, science, right? So, in science, you have so many things: physics, biology, botany, zoology. In maths, again, there are so many different things. Similar way, artificial intelligence is a broader concept. Do you understand? Okay, it's a broader concept. Yes, exactly, Dipesh Gupta. ML is the subset of AI. So AI is the bigger picture, and ML is the subset of AI. Okay. Now, if we get into deeper, then deep learning is the subset of again ML. And inside deep learning, you have generative AI. And inside generative AI, you have the agents. Okay, good. ML focuses on systems that learn from the data and improve over time without being explicitly programmed. Great. Good. You understood, right? So that's how you need to differentiate. So whenever you are asked about it, what's the difference between AI and ML? So that's how you need to answer. AI is a broader concept. ML is the subset again. Okay? Clear? A quick thumbs up from all of you. Great. Very good, Harshit. Great. Next. Now, yeah, we already have discussed about this, the different applications. Okay, let's not waste time here. Okay, but if we have to discuss deeper, self-driving cars, can you tell me what are the actual self-driving cars right now? I'll get one common answer. I know what it is. NLP, Harshit, NLP comes under generative AI. Generative AI. It's a subtopic under generative AI because NLP is what natural language processing, right? So natural language processing has to happen when the user needs new content. New content in the sense generative AI. So basically, it comes under generative AI. Okay. So yeah, self-driving cars. You know, they are all learning from the patterns. Yes, coming to medical diagnosis, it is learning, identifying diseases, cells, and all. Predictive analysis, any kind of predictive analysis using the data. Coming to personalized experiences, ML is everywhere right now. Yes, and please note down things people who haven't learned ML till now. These are the different types of machine learning. Okay, there are three major types: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Okay, now let me quickly tell you the difference between three of them. Okay, supervised. What do you mean by the word supervised? I'm only asking about the supervised word. Yeah, overlooking. Exactly. Very good. So, supervised meaning you already know the content. Let's take your classroom or exam invigilation example. Okay. So, you guys will be writing your exams, and there will be one invigilator who is monitoring you, right? So, they know what is happening, right? You are being supervised. So, here in supervised learning is that data is labeled. Basically, in machine learning, you are not giving random data. The data that you're going and giving in machine learning is purely in rows and columns. You know, rows and columns in the table format only. Okay. Yeah, it's like a teacher in the table format. What happens in table format? You have the columns, you have the rows. It's a very structured format. I think that's the best uh, data that we all have. And that's how so many organizations, businesses are working with only the structured data of rows and columns. So that particular data, it's very organized. Suppose if I go to an Excel sheet with some data, randomly I'll select a cell. I will clearly understand which row it belongs to and which column it belongs to, right? So this is supervised data. Okay, I mean labeled data, and we use that data for machine learning. So what happens here is machine will understand. Okay, for example, let's take your data only. You are from second and third year from your colleges. Okay, once you write your exam, in the maybe in a sheet, your faculty might have your data in this format: your pin number, maybe your college id, your name, first name, last name, which branch are you from, which year are you from, what are the subjects, 6 subjects, and their marks, and the final output, whether you have passed or failed. Okay, clear? Do you understand? This pass or fail, we call this term as target variable. Okay, we will discuss about this data in detail in few minutes. Okay, now I hope everybody understood what is supervised learning. Okay, supervised, it knows the answers. Okay, coming to unsupervised, what happens here is the data does not have the answers. Okay, for example, it's random. It does not have labels basically. It's a group of data, bunch of data given. The machine does not know what happens there. Okay, what is happening? Nothing. Guys, let me simplify it in a very basic way. Let's say your entire classroom is divided into 3 different groups. For group A, I will be giving, for the upcoming test, which is on next week, I will give the questions and answers to group A. Question and answer. Both I am giving to group A. Now for group B, I will give only the content. Okay, they have to learn the content. Questions will come from that particular content only. Okay, do you understand? Now coming to the C group, what will I give is, I'll give 2 questions. Rest all I will give the content. Total 5 questions are there. For group A, I have given all 5 questions. Okay. I hope you are noting it down. For group A, I have given 5 questions and 5 answers for each one of them. So it is very easy for them. They'll just read the question. I mean, understand the question, write the answer. In the exam also, they will get those 5 questions only. They will be easily able to answer the questions, right? Yes or no? Now coming to group B, what will they do? I have not given them the questions. I just gave the content. What is their responsibility now? Anyone tell me? Yeah, they are unpredictable about the questions. So what they do, group B, they will make sure they read the entire content. Okay, whenever they see a question in the exam, they recollect whatever, they try to remember everything, whatever they learned, and then they put it in the answer. Okay, this is unsupervised learning. Now coming to the third section, group C. How many questions I gave? Only 2 questions out of 5. But the rest all I have given the content. Now, in this reinforcement learning, they will understand how the questions might come and how they need to answer. By 2 questions only, they'll try to understand how the questions might come. They'll understand the pattern and then they'll try to read the rest of the content. Okay. Now, when the exam is conducted, it will be easy for them because they know how the questions will be appearing. They know how to answer also. Okay. I hope it is clear. So in the first case, you are giving both question and answer. You are giving the labeled data. Coming to group B, you are giving unlabeled data. You're just giving the content. The students only are learning by themselves. Here, the mission starts seeing the patterns and differentiates them. Okay, coming to reinforcement learning, it is like an agent. Okay, it starts. So whatever the data is given or whatever the situation is given, first it will try to understand the environment and then act accordingly. Okay, if it is doing the work correctly, it will get some rewards, or else it will be given a penalty. Exactly. Learning by trial and error. Trial and error. Very good, Prashant. Clear? All of you? Students, whoever are new to ML, do you have any questions? Do not worry, I'll also cover in detail. Told you, right? We will definitely cover up the basics. All good? Can I get a quick thumbs up from all of you? Great. Okay. Now, yeah, we already discussed about this. Yeah, there are a couple of terminologies you need to remember here. First thing, algorithms. What are algorithms? You all know. I need answers from you now. What do you understand by algorithms? What do you mean by model, training data, testing data? Okay, let's first understand these two, training data and testing data. So, which semester are you all in? Four? No, no, two. Two, I think. Two, three, two. No, fourth, yeah, fourth and sixth. Correct. So, fourth semester or sixth semester, any semester, the duration of the semester is maximum 5 months, I think. 5 months, right? So, in this 5 months, your entire semester is divided into two parts, training and testing. Do you agree with me? Training and testing is divided, right? 4 months continuous classes, assessments, mids, all of these will happen. But at the end of the semester, during the testing phase, you will have your semester exams. Am I right? So, whatever you have learned in the previous 4 months will be tested during the last month, right? So, it's basically evaluation. Similar way, exactly similar way in the data also. Let's say I am having 1,000 rows. Let's say your class is having 70 people, not 70. Let's take a bigger number only. 1,000. So these 1,000 students, I have the data. Now I will split the data into training and testing data. 800 rows I will use for training. 200 rows I will use for testing. Why do you have to test the machine? Tell me. Why do I have to divide the data into training and testing? Can anyone tell me? Very good, Prashant. Good, good. To check the accuracy of the machine, to validate whether you cannot trust this AI blindly, right? It should have some logic. We should know what exactly it is talking about, right? We should evaluate. Without evaluation, we cannot trust anything. So that's why we divide 80% to training, 20% to testing. Usually, the common ratio is 7 is to 3, 70% training, 30% testing. Okay, so all that will be explained again. Clear? Now, coming to algorithms, I think I don't have to talk much about it. It's a step by step rules written. Okay, now coming to model, machine learning model. Can anyone tell me what can can you define it in simple words? Yeah, Mohit, you are saying model work, whether it will work properly or not, right? So what is model here? Model is a mathematical algorithm. Model representation. What machine used to answer? It's a rule trained on predictive feature. I cannot see from. God. Model is mathematical representation of real world processes used in predicting outcome. Okay. So, okay, let me tell you. It's basically a properly designed. Guys, have you ever tasted Hyderabad dum biryani? Yes, great. Okay, never got a chance. Come to Hyderabad. I'll take you. I'll feed you the best biryani. So the thing is, you go to any place in the world, you will not or get the taste of Hyderabad biryani, right? I agree. We are from Hyderabad, so I definitely agree. Wherever you go, Hyderabad food is the best. Okay, according to me. And Hyderabad biryani, you will never get that taste. Okay, so why I am giving you this example here is so many people cook biryani, but there is a certain method to cook this Hyderabad biryani. Okay, there are some set of rules they follow. Okay, set of ingredients to follow, and that is now fixed, right? There are some good restaurants serving the best biryanis. They follow a certain method. And do you think, and they call it a secret recipe. Why? Because they have included few things so that their recipe will be unique, right? So what I want to conclude here is model is nothing but some set of rules which are being tested multiple times, okay, and are being used to evaluate the models, evaluate the data. Mm-hmm. Yeah, samosa is also tasty. Samosa from where, Balish? Okay, guys, did you get my point? What happened? Are you guys craving now? No problem. I'll book tickets. Everybody, please come. Okay. No worries. Chalo. Clear all of this? Can we move into the next concept? Actually, you will crave even more now. You'll understand why I'm saying this. Are you guys hungry? Hmm? Oh my god, can you send through Zomato? I wish. Okay, guys, I'll make you crave even more now. Let's get started. Okay. So I am going to tell you the entire machine learning process in 6 different steps. Okay. Ready? Can I get ready in the chat? Yeah? Very hungry? Now you yourself will order yourself biryani now. Okay. So first thing, try to understand the concept behind it. Whatever you see on the screen from now on. Okay. So first thing. Okay. What do you see on the screen now? A robot is trying to collect the ingredients for making the biryani. So let's start making the Hyderabad biryani, guys. Okay. The first step in machine learning is what? Data collection. Okay. Even in machine learning. Okay. Oh, sorry, Harshit. It's okay. Let's cook. We will cook veg biryani for you. No worries. So the thing is data collection. Okay. You need to have really huge amount of data. If you use little amount of data, the predictions or the machine, okay, machine will learn, but it might not fulfill the needs of the user. Okay. So the thing is collection of data. Okay. Just like for cooking any food, you guys need ingredients, right? So just this way. Okay. First step is data collection. What is the second step? Okay. Once you collect all the ingredients to cook, start cooking, what will you do? You clean. No, no, no. You're not cleaning the data here. You're cleaning the ingredients here. Okay, so let's start data pre-processing. Meaning, here in biryani, you will make sure everything is sorted, everything, all the ingredients are ready. You clean the vegetables, you cut them, you arrange everything, marinate them. So why do you do all this? To get the best output, right? So even in data, in machine learning, I mean, data preparation is nothing but, see, in real world, what happens, we will get so much of data, but it is not completely what do we say, clean. Sometimes even we don't give the full data, like actual data. Whenever there are any surveys happening, we try to at least few cells or few rows will be missing. Sometimes the date format is missing, sometimes the salary details are missing. Okay, even though you have thousands of rows, see, as huge as the data, uh, the mess is also too much in that data. So the first thing as an engineer, what you have to do is you have to clean the data. Okay, so that process is nothing but data pre-processing. Okay, data collection and then data pre-processing. Now, what will be the third step in making biryani? Now we have collected the ingredients, we have marinated everything, everything is ready. Now, what's the next step? Yes, let's make some biryani. So, so that's how it works. You start cooking the biryani. Okay, so that is model training. You start model training. Usually, the cooking process for biryani takes 1 hour, maximum 1 hour to get the best taste. But coming to data model training, mostly. A minute or 2 minutes. That's it. You just call out the algorithm. Okay. You just fit your data into the algorithm and then run it. That's it. Model training will be done. Okay. So we have discussed three different things: data collection, data pre-processing, and model training. Okay. Now, can you tell me what might be the next step? Testing. Correct. Model evaluation. So just to I want to answer a few questions in the chat. So those who don't know, guys, there is a restriction. You cannot access the live chat. You can only interact to me. I can see all your messages, but you cannot see your uh, other participant messages. Okay, whatever I'm reading, it is only visible to the organizer, meaning me and my mentors. That's it. You guys only can interact with me. Okay. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I'm currently using Zoho webinar app on my phone and I'm going to find the correct chat. Or do I need to join it from PC? No, no, there is no option of public chat here. You just, whatever you are typing, you can only talk to me. Okay. Clear? Shall I continue? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Small interaction bit. Okay. Model evaluation. So, first thing before serving to your family, I to definitely will taste. Okay. I'll make no. At one point, I can understand the taste while I'm cooking itself, but I don't know how many of you guys cook. Learn it, it's a skill. So the thing is model evaluation. Whatever you have cooked, you will evaluate. And this is the step where you will use the testing data. We have divided it to train and testing, right? Yeah. So testing data will be used here. Okay. So now after this, what is the next step? Model deployment, correct. It's you will serve to people. Deployment here is nothing but making your project live or model live so that people will use it. Okay, whatever applications, what you're all engineers right now. Yes, once you come out of the college into the real world, you need to solve real problems. So, as an engineer, you have to develop a project or anything. You develop something that will be useful for others only. If it is useful for yourself also, it's okay. Whatever it is, you have to make sure it is public so that the others can use. So, this is what model deployment is. Clear? How many steps we have covered? 5. Now we are left with last one. Can anyone guess what it might be? Good, Aditya. Others, tell me. Feedback. Exactly. So, feedback. It's in technical terms, monitoring. See, you launch something. Let's say you have launched your project successfully. Okay. Now, first day it was huge success. Everybody started using it. Okay. Now, from the third day, what happened? Things have changed. There are few glitches in the program. Okay. Now, few glitches, and you have to fix it. It's not that you just launch it and you will keep getting the money for lifelong. It's not like that, right? You have to monitor it. You have to update it according to the user's requirements and the time as well. So this is called as monitoring. Okay, the final step. Quickly, guys, type all the 6 steps because oh wow, Harshit, Flashman, very good. Harshit, you actually asked me about the travel to Hyderabad, right? Please come tomorrow. Can I get response from everyone? Can you guys quickly type all the 6 steps that we have discussed? Good. Very good. Students who are new to this machine learning, I hope you also understood. Yeah, please take. Yeah. How did you like the process? Mostly, in even in deep learning, even in agentic AI, generative AI and agentic AI, this is what we do. To build an LLM also, we use the same process, mostly the same process. Data is major thing here. Without the data, no model is built right now. Okay. Machine learning is the basic. After all these steps, after building multiple things from machine learning, we have got the LLMs. Okay. Yeah, you will be learning how to train your models and all. Don't worry, I'll show you. Okay. Now, shall we get into the next steps? Okay. Now, quickly, guys, there are some different domains on the screen, right? Give me one different use case. I mean, one use case for each one. Meaning in healthcare, what is the AI, what AI can do? In education, what AI can do? In finance, what AI can be done? In e-commerce, how it can solve issues. In entertainment and transportation. A quick activity. Hey Raghav, you're not doing anything wrong. Whatever you have texted, that is the only chat. Okay, you cannot see other messages. You can only see our messages. Okay, live chat is not here. You only talk to me. You cannot see other messages. Only I can see them. AI can be used to do surgery. Are you risking your life? Disease detection from medical images. Good. Patient's data. Analyze large amounts of data. Healthcare. In healthcare, we can predict. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. How many of you know Python here? Please raise your hands. I need to know the count. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. Okay. Getting good replies. Mm-hmm. Do I have to explain you Python or no? You want me to cover Python in this sessions? I hope. I think it's uh, Python is okay. Healthcare, disease prediction, education, personalized learning, finance, fraud detection, e-commerce, product recommendation, entertainment, print recommendation, transportation. Okay, okay. In e-commerce, we can use AI. Good, good. No, it would be better now. Know the basics, huh? Okay. Sorry. Okay, guys. Now, okay, let's just take 5-10 minutes and close Python also. I know you guys know it very clearly, but let us quickly finish that intro also so that we don't feel bad. Python FOMO आ जाएगा फिर. Just give me a second. I'm opening the other one. Guys, is my screen visible? Is Python visible? Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Getting into it. Yeah. Uh, First, any. Ouch. Sorry, guys. Who was it? Yeah, this is going to be a very quick recap. Do not worry. Okay. I'm not going to take much time. Just a second. Guys, how many of you know? Why we call this programming language as Python programming language? How many of you know the reason behind or the story behind how the person has named it Python? What is a Python? How many of you have Pythons in your lives? You guys did some research, okay? Guido and do some correct. Monty Python, correct. Yeah, snakes. So yeah, let's get into quickly. Why Python? It's general purpose, easy to learn. It has so many libraries, correct? Basically, it's like speaking programming language. English programming language is what I feel. You, if you want to print something, just write print. Correct? It's very easy to understand and all, right? And this is the person, Guido Van Rossum. He was actually working as a he was working part time at a circus, and his favorite comedian was Monty Python, and he has dedicated this entire programming language in his on his favorite comedian name. So during vacations, we actually eat, sleep, travel. But this guy was actually building a programming language. Great person. He has left a big thing for us. So Python syntax is very simple. Yes. And the basic thing is indentation. You all know this stuff. I don't need to get into the details. So yeah, data types and variables are clear, I think. Integer, string, boolean, float. Okay. Now control structures. We were talking about if else statements, for loops and all. I hope this is also clear. Now coming to the libraries, it has so many libraries. If you want to build anything from machine learning to agentic AI, Python is everything that you need. I hope everybody here in the session have the basic knowledge of Python, right? Monty Python. Sorry, I missed your messages. Monty Python Flying Circus. They don't eat biryani. They build this type of languages. Yeah, correct. Okay, that's it for Python. Now let's get into the guys. Do you know the EDA process? Exploratory data analysis. Do you want me to cover it or no? What is EDA? From the data visualizations. Sorry. Okay. Okay, sharing my screen. Of course, we will quickly finish it in 5 minutes. Okay, now let's understand how the exploratory. But of course, I can explain, Pratik. Process of understanding, summarizing, yeah, data. But there are a couple of things, so we will get understand each one of them clearly. Okay, so EDA, exploratory data analysis. What is it? To understand our data, to find patterns in the data, to spot weird stuff in the data. Do you see this word? Hmm? So that's what we are going to learn now. So the two libraries that are required for us to uh, develop these visualizations from the data. What are they? Matplotlib and Seaborn. Can you tell me quickly? Tell me the difference of both of these things. Fancy. You can make the matplot also to look nice and fancy. It is. It depends on how you use these libraries. Yeah. Good. Okay. So, oops. Okay. So bar charts. For counting, right? We use the bar charts. I'll just quickly cover everything. I'm not actually looking at your chats. Okay, for 1 minute, we'll quickly close this. Bar charts for counting. Okay, and then yeah, they can be horizontal also, and they can be vertical also. Huh. Okay, next coming to histograms. Histograms is how the data is spread out. Okay, you can see the examples there. Okay, quickly. Just let me know if I'm going too fast. Is this page okay? Do you want even more fast? I'll run. Thank you. Okay. So next, histogram done. Then coming to pie charts, you just divide the end. Let's pie charts is nothing but 100% out of 100%. How much? When this type of question pops up, immediately go for pie charts. It's a yeah parts of a total. Okay. Now next, box plots. How many of you have ever built a box plot? It's a five statistical summary of five things. You see this in trading, no? Minimum, maximum, medium, Q1 and Q3, right? Yeah, it's a five number summary. Yes. Ouch. Correct. So this is about box plot, and then you have pair plots, the distribution of two things at a time. Okay, pair plots. Pair itself, nothing but two things, right? Coming to line charts tell you about the time series data, tracking time related content. So whenever if you want to show something in days or months or years, line chart is the best and the commonly used one. Right? Now coming to scatter plot. Can you tell me what this scatter plot is? In simple terms, read patterns in that area. No, it's not random data. It's about mm, understanding your group. Corona. Why did Corona come? So, okay. Choose to plot the data points. Yeah, it's more it shows the distribution across the data set. Okay. Let's say there is a event going on in your college. It's not that all your classmates are at one place. You guys get distributed according to the vibe. Right? So you scatter. So in this scatter plot, we will understand how data is distributed. Okay. Yeah, understanding the pattern. Good point. Okay. Now let's heat maps. Heat maps will show you how exactly. Ouch. Have you ever built a heat map? Heat map will show you the differences like this. Dark color will suggest you one meaning. The light color will tell you some meaning. Okay. So the complete white one will give you one meaning. This is basically used for correlation. Have you ever built a chart for correlation? Exactly. Yes. Okay. Heat maps are for those. And now violin plots. How you see this point? Detailed number spread for each group. Okay. Next. Okay. And that's all for this EDA. Do you need EDA, guys? You have the points here. Heat map is a graph that uses colors to show values in data. Good. Dark and strong values, high value. Dark and strong colors, high values. Light and weak colors, low values. Very good, Prashant. I really appreciate your energy in the session. Good job. Done? Good. EDA is also done, guys. Shall we get into the next one? Okay. Before getting into that, can we quickly have a small break? Maybe 5 minutes? No, 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 no. You don't have to leave the meeting. Don't leave. I'll just go have some water and come back, okay? You guys also please grab something. Meanwhile, we will begin at exactly 7. It's 7:13 right now. Let's begin at 7:18 maybe. Okay. Do not leave the meeting. Stay in, relax. Okay. Hello guys, we will share you the attendance of Google Form in the Telegram group and in the broadcast as well. Please fill your details, okay? And also stay in the meeting. Both are the things, metrics will be calculated to track your attendance. Fill the Google form, also stay in the meeting. Clear? Dear mentors, please share the link. Yeah, Google form has been shared, guys. Please fill it. Meanwhile, Deepesh, you can fill the form, no problem. Okay, yesterday, no issues, no worries with that. We will make sure your attendance is tracked for yesterday. No, you cannot leave. Stay. We need to discuss a lot more, right? Please fill the form. Also, please stay in the meeting, guys. Okay. Shall I begin the content? We have to finish couple of things today. Can I get a quick thumbs up so that I can start explaining you? Eagerly waiting. Chala, chala, chala. We'll begin then. I need a confirmation from others also. Yes, that's it. Okay. So, what we are going to discuss is how the ML models are working. I'll give you a very quick update. So, what is data? It's basically information, right? Do you need more details for that? Hmm? No. So, what is machine learning here? It's about teaching machines or teaching computers about the data without direct programming. Okay, so that is what machine learning is. And why do we have to build the ML models? To make predictions. We are only talking about machine learning, guys, here, not the generative AI. Okay, it is only predicting the patterns, understanding the patterns, and giving us some updates. That's it. Clear? Now, defining your ML problem. See, just before, during the introduction, I have asked you to come up with use cases in different domains. You have come up with healthcare, finance, and all that, right? So, understanding your problem statement is mandatory. You should really uh, like understand where ML has to be used. It's not randomly you choose domain and start working and start building. There should be a proper problem, and then you have to come up with a solution for it, right? Okay, so now there are two problem types. One is regression, and the other one is classification. I know most of you might have heard about this. Can you guys quickly tell me what is regression and classification? Those who know. Are you guys typing? Hello? Are you there? Hello, dear students. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, Akshita. I'm waiting. Oh, you guys are typing. Hmm. Types of supervised learning, correct. Mm. It's okay, once you will get the certification, no problem. Don't worry about it. Good, good, good. So I know you guys know this. What is regression? Predicting a numerical value. For example, the salary. There is no particular category for it. It's a direct number. It's a continuous value. So the target variable I was discussing, right? So in your case, as a student, whether the student has performed better or not, there are two things: yes or no categories. That is classification problem. Okay. The other problem is regression problem, which will tell you how much percentage you have received. Maybe 97, 88, 72. This comes under regression problem. Classification is whether you have passed or not. Clear? Now coming to the problem type 3, clustering. Clustering is it like grouping similar data. Okay, they don't have the labels, but only with the common patterns observed, we combine them into one group. Even in your colleges, you find so many clusters, right? Meaning they may be friends, or they might have same mindsets, or they might belong to one different section. Yeah, I hope you understood the difference here, clustering. And what are features? Features are nothing but the different columns. Okay, and then data, categorical data, numerical data. Why we split the data? We already discussed, right? So to split the data, we use this train test split, right? People who have built model machine learning model might know this. We used this particular function to split the data in the Python. Okay, so we were discussing yeah, about this already, and now how to choose the ML model depending on the problem type. So if I'm talking about the percentages of the students, which one I should go for? I should go for regression. So if I want to know how many students have passed and how many students have failed, then I will go for classification. Clear? So that's how you have to do it. Now to train the model. How do you train the model? There are so many algorithms. We will also quickly cover those algorithms. Okay. So yeah. And once you finish that, you evaluate your models, right? Whether it is performing good or not. And for regression, we have particular metrics. Okay. I hope you have already covered them. Mean squared error, root mean squared error, R square. Classification also, you have couple of other evaluation metrics. Accuracy is the most common one, right? And then understanding your model, meaning, see, you will build this machine learning models on a huge data set, right? So this huge data set, as a human, you cannot analyze. That's why you give to your machine. Once you give to your machine, it will start predicting. Once you understand why it is predicting, that's when deep learning comes into. And okay, once that is done and we get into deployment. Is the flow clear for everyone? Can I get a quick thumbs up? Great. Okay, now let's get into the next topic. Okay, let me share my screen. Am I going fast? Neeraj? Okay, don't worry about it. We will share the recordings again, and we will also share the notes with you. Everything will be shared in the Telegram. Because of the time constraint, I have to move fast. Okay. Yeah, most of them are asking me to go faster, and some of you are asking me to go slow. No problem. Don't worry if I'm slow also. If you feel I'm going too fast, you can refer to the sessions again. Yeah, Prashant, yesterday we have shared the notes. Did you check the Telegram? Today also we will share. No worries. No worry. Everything is sorted. Chalo. We will get into the next concept quickly. So classification is the common problem type actually. Okay. So what is it about? Differentiating, right? We are labeling first and second, yes or no. So under this, the popular algorithms are logistic regression, KNN, and decision trees. How many of you know these things? Yeah, yeah, Harshit, we are sharing the notes. We already did yesterday also. Today also we'll share it. Excuse me. KNN decision tree. Yeah. Yeah, done. So why do we use classification? Different use cases include email filtering, medical diagnosis, customer churn, fraud detection, image recognition, and all of this, right? So logistic regression. It in the name it is saying logistic regression, but it is a classification problem. How many of you know the reason behind it? It's the most asked interview question. Of course, Prashant, that is what I'm going to do. Logistic regression. In the name, it is saying regression, but why is it under classification problem? Sure, of course, sure, Sujal Thakur. We will definitely share it again. Thank you for informing. Okay. What is logistic regression? It uses sigmoid function. Okay. This is the sigmoid function. So in the it's basically it will give the predicted value. Sorry, probability value. So basically it is, let's say the entire graph is divided into two, 0 and 1. Okay. Yes or no. Okay. What the logistic regression gives us is it gives us the probability 0.7. Okay, if it gives us the 0.7 as the value, it is falling near to 1. So we will consider it as 1. If it is 0.2, okay, so it falls under 0. So that's how it becomes a classification problem. Okay, so advantages, disadvantages. Okay, now if we talk about KNN, it's about nearest neighbors. So in the data, uh, do you if you look at this particular graph, okay, so this is one set of data and this is one set of data. A new data point has come. This red one is the new data point. So uh, which group it belongs to, red or blue? So we do the distance calculation here, distance between this to this and this to this one. So which is the nearest one? That will be the category of the new one. Okay, so that's how KNN works. And then decision trees. How many of you have explored decision tree? The decision tree is basically it will decide. For example, look at this: age over 30. Okay, if it is yes, this is about loan approval. Loan approval. How a bank approves the loan. If the age is over 30, yes, the number of children less than two, you will get the loan. If the number of children are more than two, don't get the loan. And if the salary is more than $25,000, yes, because after checking all of these things only, bank will accept and provide the loan. Okay, it also has to trust the people, right, whether they'll get back with money or not. Okay. I hope you understood how decision tree works. And also, guys, uh, you guys need to really understand the math behind this decision tree, because decision tree may we use entropy and information gain. People who have explored will know these two terms, entropy and information gain. Yeah, there is so much overfitting. Yes, yes, that's one of the challenge in that. Entropy and information gain. You should know how this. See, let's say there are 10 different columns. Okay, under 10 different columns, there are root nodes and leaf nodes. We call these little things as nodes, right? So, how do you select the root node out? Okay, this is one practical example I showed once. These things will be shared to you. You can go through them later. I think most of you already know, so nothing to worry about it. Chalo. Now let's get into regression and then finish it. Regression, you don't have much linear and multi-linear regression. Linear regression. There are two different things. Okay. Linear regression, only one particular data, only comparison with two columns. Multiple linear regression is comparing with how many? More than two, right? So let me quickly do it. Just I'll take 2 minutes for that. Now I hope you are able to see now. Yeah. So regression, what we discussed, it is about predicting numbers, right? How much, how many. So there are two different things, linear regression. So I'll show you the example directly here. So year, age and height, these are two different columns. And as the age increases, the height also increases. So mathematically, we can solve it. Yes, this is a huge thing, but for a new date based on the previous data, using linear regression formulas, we can predict a new data height. So here age 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are there. So based on this data, I can predict somebody with the age 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 is the threshold. So age 15, I will be able to understand how height their height. Okay, I'll show you the graph, you will understand. This is how linear regression graph will be there. The best fit, we call it. Okay, similar way, multiple linear regression, many inputs. So here it was only one input, one output. Here, many inputs, only one output. For example, based on so many things, let's say, based on your attendance, based on your different subject marks, based on your performance, based on your presentations, and all so many things, your performance is being calculated as best. I mean, good or bad, something like that, right? So that's how things work here in multiple linear regression. Okay, hope these are clear, and there are some uh, terminologies, residual, cost function. Okay, these are nothing but how to reduce the error in the regression. Clear? Okay. Guys, I hope things are correct. We have discussed the introduction of ML. Okay. We have discussed the different types of models in both regression and classification. We have recapped everything, and coming to, there are so many things. So the content is in such a way that if you get deeper into ML now, that will again take 1 week of time to cover everything. I hope most of you all know and think yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, let's do that, Prashant. Good. So let me cover a couple of details. So, ensembling methods. How many of you know ensembling methods? There are so many things I cannot share you for now, but I'll share I mean, handouts with you so that you can work on it. Check later. Do you know evaluating your models? So for classification, it's accuracy, precision, recall, and all. And for regression, it's mean squared error, mean absolute error. All of these things are there. Okay. Now again, if you want to optimize your model, what do you mean by optimizing your model? This is one of the major concept you need to understand. You have built your model, guys, in anywhere, machine learning or ANN or generative AI, LLMs or whatever it is. Okay, you have built everything, but it is not performing well. Correct, Akshita. Very good. Good answer. Multiple weak learners to combine to get the better one. Yeah. So let me quickly share it so that we can finish this one. I hope my screen's visible. How do you optimize? So let's say, see, I have used multiple linear regression. Okay. My model is doing okay, but it is not giving me 100% like best results. It is only giving me average results. Now, what my thing is, I have to upgrade it. Upgrade it, we call it as optimizing models. How do we do it? First thing is that hyperparameter tuning. So, what are parameters? Can anyone tell? This is a common question in your interviews also. Parameter and hyperparameter, the difference, you should know it. Parameters by default will be there. You only have to change them. Hyperparameters, these are the things users can do it, developers can do it, change them. Okay. Fine tuning the hyperparameters, and the tuning is for actually uh, pruning. Pruning is for decision trees. Okay. In hyperparameter tuning itself, we have grid search and randomized search. Then comes ensembling methods. This is what I was talking about. Ensemble learning is nothing but combining models. See, decision tree, one of you told that it has so much overfitting. Linear regression, underfitting. Now I'll combine these two models and create one best model. Combining two, three models to get the best output. That we call it as ensembling methods. And why? It improves the accuracy and all. Okay, so now there are a couple of methods: bagging and boosting. Okay, bootstrap, aggregating, and boosting. So please explore these concepts individually, all of you. Okay. Random forest, we have learned about decision tree, right? Similar way, multiple multiple decision trees, we call it as random forest. Okay. So these are so many different things. I request you all to explore this ensemble method because this is one of the major concept that is involved in machine learning models. Okay, chalo. Any questions till now? I hope I have covered 90% of machine learning in just 2 hours. Correct. Good guys. You guys are really great. Yeah. Even though I'm fast, I hope I covered most of the things. Even I am surprised that I've covered everything in these 2 hours. Nice. Okay. Everybody know the details deeper, so I don't need to. Oh my God, this is the best recap I have ever done. Thank you so much for being the great audience. Yeah, Vishnu. Attendance form. Mentor, can you please share the attendance form again? The students are asking. Okay, guys. So now What shall we do? No, don't leave. I have something interesting to do. Um, yeah, quiz. First of all, let me know what shall we do tomorrow. My plan is that we will cover the AI in the same way and then understand the agentic AI types. Okay. Uh, okay. I believe I have registered by one email, but not fully sure. I haven't used another one. Test to check. Okay. Yeah, you can put your correct register email, Shrikar. Thank you, Akshita. Good. Thank you for being the good audience, obedient. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Yeah, attendance sheet is shared again. So please fill it. Meanwhile, we will be arranging the quiz quickly. Mentors, I think it is ready. Shall we begin the quiz? Only for today's session. Okay. Please type your feedback, guys. I want to see how we are loving the session. If you have any suggestions, let us know. We will try to fix it. No, no, not again. If you have filled it, please ignore. Okay. If you haven't, please do it. No. Abhiya's good question. You are asking it is necessary to have full knowledge. It is not required, but I would suggest the foundations must be strong. Okay. If you have enough time to explore machine learning, please explore. If you know machine learning, you really will understand the entire this artificial intelligence world. Learn machine learning in any way, guys. Understand how things are working in the back end so that you will understand how agents are working at one point. You will be confident, first of all. Okay. Without knowing ML, I would never suggest anybody to learn agents. Yeah, Prashant, of course. Out of 500, 600 messages, I think yourself, there are 100 more messages. Thank you, Papu Kumar. Actually, I planned the orientation session yesterday in a beautiful way, but because of the network issue, I couldn't. But I think today went well. Okay, guys, I'll share you the quiz link. Chalo, chalo, take your mobile phones. Please scan the QR. I'm sharing it. I hope everybody filled the attendance. Yes. The Google Form dropdown of the track is not opening. Uh, Try again. I think it should not be a problem. Harshit, I'm telling you, you come to Hyderabad. Habibi, come to Hyderabad. I'll feed you. Guys, I'm sharing. Sorry. Yeah, please join. Vishnu. Yeah, mentors will guide you about this. Hindi आती है. You can speak good Hindi. हिंदी मुझे जाना चाहिए. शांत, what were you? शांत नो. Can you your question? Yeah, you can leave after this. Yeah. Once it reaches 100, I will start the session. The quiz reached. Shall we begin? The quiz. Okay. Chalo. Beginning now. All the best, guys. Okay, guys. I hope everybody have finished the quiz. Thank you so much for joining. I'll connect tomorrow. See you all tomorrow. Please fill the Google form that we have shared. Okay, so that the attendance will be marked. Thank you for being the great audience. Sayonara. Bye bye.
Too good.
Bye bye, guys.